Hey everybody, it's Prince's friend. So last week I put up a video where I wanted to just jump on here and say, hey everybody, I'm back, unofficially. I also wanted to just talk about one of the funnier things that I had heard about, which was that Tyka Nelson had said that Prince's favorite color was orange. I had heard that before somewhere, so it sounded like, okay, yeah, this is pretty light news for everybody. But apparently, this is the kind of news that just leads people to just lose their friggin' minds. If you go to that original video, and I will link to it, you would not believe the deluge of people who are just jumping on there and saying, there's no way that it's orange, it has to be purple. He wrote a song called Purple Rain, and he was in a movie called Purple Rain, and he referenced himself as the Purple Yoda that one time, and he just wears purple all the time, and everything I've ever seen is purple, and he obviously, it must be purple, his favorite color must be purple. And honestly, no, it doesn't have to be. So first off, let's look at the facts. The facts are, none of us know what his favorite color is. He never said on record what it is, and we're all making assumptions. Every single one of us is making assumptions. I believe that I heard him say that purple was not his favorite color, and it was really orange, or maybe it was peach. I don't have a great memory in that case, and you guys are more than welcome to ignore everything that I say, because I have no sources to back that up, and I admit that right up front. However, just because my favorite shirt is orange doesn't mean orange is my favorite color. Just because I talk about purple a lot doesn't mean that purple's my favorite color. It could be another color entirely. And it just seems so weird that people are projecting themselves into what they think Prince's favorite color is. And again, I mentioned this a few other times. Prince wore purple a lot during the 1992 to 1994 era. And that was 1999 and Purple Rain. Now, if we know anything about that era there, that's when people were just getting their first looks at really of Prince. That's when MTV became a thing, and it started pushing these big videos out, and everybody fell in love with Prince from Little Red Corvette, where he's on stage and he's wearing that purple jacket, and then Purple Rain came out, and that was a huge deal. And again, same purple jacket in that, and he had the motorcycle with the purple love symbols on it, and it was just purple, purple, purple everywhere, so everybody associates purple with Prince. But just because you associate purple with Prince, that doesn't make it his favorite color. Because before the 1999 album, he didn't wear a lick of purple. If this is how you're basing your entire argument, that he wore lots of purple, so it must be his favorite color, well then why didn't he wear any before that era? And why did, immediately after that era, he went to bright blues and peach and black and, whites, and he did all the other colors besides purple? These sorts of things. Prince definitely had a way of playing around with color, and he liked to kind of theme different albums with different colors and stuff like that, and I think that that's really awesome. And I think that it's really sad that we can't let him have different colors to himself, and we just assume that one of them is his favorite color. Anyway, the other argument that I got is that, well, it was Tyka that said it, so that must mean it's a lie. And you know what? I'm past the phase where, I'm trying to take everything all negative that comes out of Prince's estate. And I found it pretty interesting that Tyka said, in like an offhanded way, this was not a marketing ploy. This was not something that she planned. It was not a press release. It was not something that was meant to incite outrage from the fans. She literally was talking and having an interview about the charity auction that was coming up, and she offhandedly said, yeah, and, Prince's favorite color was orange, so it makes sense. We should sell this orange guitar, and it was one of his favorites because it was his favorite color. And everybody just lost their minds. And of course, 2 days later, Sharon Nelson, one of his half-siblings, came out and said, no, actually it's purple. Purple's really his favorite color. And everybody went, whew, man. That was a harrowing 2 days of thinking that Prince's favorite color wasn't purple. I'm so glad that his half-sibling said it right. And of course, we trust his half-sibling more than his full sibling because, yeah, there's really no rationale. There's really no reason for it. I called this video the color controversy because I feel like it's such a huge deal to so many people, and it's really not. Why did Prince keep referencing purple in his songs, and he called himself the Purple Yoda? Guess what? Even he knew that purple was the color that was associated with him. So if he referenced purple, people would know what he was talking about. He was a smart businessman. He was smart at knowing what could punch people's buttons. And so whenever he would use purple or whatever, it was for nostalgia's sake, or because he knew that people associated him with the color purple. Again, none of us really know what his favorite color is, and if you choose not to believe me and you choose not to believe Tyka, you can also choose not to believe Sharon. None of it really matters, because none of us really know. Just because Tyka was a sister doesn't mean that what she says is true. But Sharon was also his sister and said the opposite, but also what she says doesn't mean that it's true. If one of his brothers came out and said, actually, it was blue, I mean, who are we to believe, really, in this very, very important controversy? Note the sarcasm in my voice. But really, this video is kind of just to say, hey, everybody, let's bring it down a notch. It's okay. Purple will forever be associated with Prince. Even if that's true, he can still have a different favorite color. He liked a lot of different colors, so who cares, really? And I think that those people who are freaking out about this is very revealing, and I think you need to take a step back and you need to reevaluate your priorities in life. What Prince's favorite color was? Not super important. Because if it was, he might have mentioned it once or twice. But what do you guys think? This was kind of me taking a moment to rant a little bit, but I would love to hear your thoughts more on the color controversy. Why do you think that it would be orange? Why do you think it would be purple? Is there another color maybe in the mix that you think it could be? I don't know. Maybe you don't know. Who knows? But anyway, don't forget to hit like on the video, subscribe to the channel. We have awesome reviews coming this week, so hopefully you'll stick around for those. You can check us out on Patreon at patreon.com/princessfriend. And on Instagram, check that out too. And may you live to see the dawn.